Hi there, it's Friday morning. It's a preview Friday here on AM Show. My name is Benedict. It's always a pleasure joining you on this platform. Of course, this morning we're going to look ahead to what's going to happen this weekend. The top liner in the English Premier League, the defending champions Manchester City up against the league leaders Liverpool. What a game it will be on Sunday. We'll take a look at that. Also, we will check what happened last night in the UEFA Europa League. Manchester United were at home to Partizan Belgrade and they won that game by 3-0. And by virtue of that, they are through to the next stage of the competition. We'll look at the other teams that have joined United to the next stage. And here on the continent, it is match day for the Ghana Black Meteors as they begin their CAF Under-23 Nations Cup campaign against Cameroon at the Cairo International Stadium in Egypt. Now, after weeks of preparations here in Ghana and landing in Cairo 4 days before the start of the competition, Coach Ibrahim Tanko is looking at making a positive start.
I mean, the pressure is there already, not only me and the team. I mean, the boys want to make their name. I also want to qualify to the Olympics, and as you said, 16 years is a long time, and Ghanaians are, I mean, most of Ghanaians also didn't saw the time we play. I mean, Ablad Kuma was the last captain for the team, and he was here. I mean, that alone is motivating the guys, and we are sure. I mean, that's why I said we need only prayers from Ghanaians, and the rest with the technical team and the playing body. We have one aim to qualify to the Olympics, and I think we are on course.
Coach Ibrahim Tanko has missed some key players who were not released by their respective clubs for the championship. Now, Finland-based attacker Evans Mensah, who is part of the new players invited for the competition, says they are ready for tonight's game.
We are looking sharp in terms of training. Everything that we do on the pitch is like we're looking sharp. In terms of myself and the team, everybody is ready to play the game on Friday. And then also, if you see now, we are back. And then things have changed a lot. In terms of training, back home and here, it has changed that we are getting closer to the tournament. So everything has changed. Yeah. Of course, we are winning because training that we are doing right now is very good, and then we are looking sharp, and then it's not dull training or something. So it's like if you're watching our training and we are behind, you can see that everybody's looking sharp. So we take that training, what we are doing, to the game on Friday.
Well, the tournament also serves as qualification to the Olympic Games, and for Ghana, it's been 15 years since we last played in the men's football events at the Games. Well, after our appearance in Athens 2004, where we had the likes of Asamoah Gyan, Stephen Appiah, Bafo Jan, Yusuf Chipsa as the captain of the team. The man who was in charge of the team that failed to make the 2008 Games, that's Randy Abe, has been sharing with us what has accounted to our long absence at the Games.
Olympics is the biggest, and we've not been able to qualify. So we're hoping that this time around we'll be able to. One of the problems we've had is that had to also do with the release of players. We've always had difficulties in getting, especially the foreign-based players that we really had wanted for those games, especially during the time that I was in there. So then you sometimes have to make do with what is available. There are times that some of the players defy their clubs. That had, also hampered the ability of us to put together, some formidable teams. But we still have to push on. We have another opportunity, and we need to make good use of it.
So the Ghana-Cameroon game is at 8 p.m. tonight at the Cairo International Stadium. Local time is 10 p.m. and Ghana time, that will be 8 p.m. But before that, we'll have host nation Egypt. They will take on Mali in the tournament's first game. Well, away from the Under-23 Nations Cup in Egypt, the Eagles of Ghana are battle ready for this year's Rugby Africa Men's Sevens. Now, the competition begins in South Africa this morning, and Ghana will battle 13 other African countries, including giants Namibia and Kenya, for the coveted prize. Here is a report by my colleague Asai Bediako.
The Eagles, champions of last year's Bronze Cup, will be eager to make a big statement in South Africa. Ghana will lock horns with Zambia this morning in their first game at the tournament. Head coach of the team, Lavmo Kuzerera, expects his boys to impress.
As a team, we've told ourselves that we have to get to the semi-finals. Because when you get to the semi-finals, then we have a chance to progress into the finals. So whatever happens, we are trying by all means to make sure we go into the top 4 of this tournament. Because when you get there in the semi-finals, then we can approach the final, because the confidence will be high. We have done a good job to progress from groups, quarter, then into semi-finals. It's not like we were aiming semi-final, but no, we know when you get to the semi-finals, the confidence and the tails will be up. Then we know we can progress into the finals.
Not all the national rugby players made a trip to South Africa. The ones who did not travel with the team have been preparing for the Africa Cup of Nations qualifier against Botswana on November 23. And they are solidly behind their colleagues who battle Zambia this morning.
We know what you guys can do, and we are proudly behind you. And you want us to make Ghana proud. No matter what happened, guys, don't forget that Eagles first. No selfish plays or something, guys. Let's play as a team, and we'll win. Guys, we are here, we are behind you, and guys, we are proud of you. So that's the same way we want you to make Ghana proud too as well, and make yourself too proud, guys. How fast are we? Too fast. How fast are we? Too fast. How strong are we? Too strong. How strong are we? Too strong. Big buzzer for Eagles. Buzzer.
The 2019 Rugby Africa Men's Sevens will also serve as qualification for the 2020 Olympic Games in Tokyo, Japan.
Hard guys there. They are charged for the Rugby Championship, which is happening in South Africa. Well, after Tuesday and Wednesday round of matches in the UEFA Champions League, which saw the likes of Juventus, Bayern Munich and Paris Saint-Germain make the next stage of the competition, was the 10 of the Thursday night football teams. Well, Manchester United and the likes of Wolverhampton Wanderers, Rangers, and a lot of teams, Lask in Austria, all played in yesterday's UEFA Europa League game. So we've got highlights of some of the matches for you, but most importantly, highlights of the Manchester United game, which was played at Old Trafford, that they won by 3 goals to 0. Wolverhampton Wanderers also won their game, as well as Rangers from Scotland. Rangers in that emphatic victory over Porto, and then you saw how Wolverhampton Wanderers at home also won their game, leaving it very, very late in that game. Manchester United won by 3 goals to 0. Other matches were played. What you have to do is join us at 2 on Sports today. We'll show you a lot more highlights from the UEFA Europa League. But of course, the weekend is almost here. Saturday, Sunday, and it's got to do with the major European leagues. There will be matches in England, Spain, Italy, Germany, almost everywhere. But our focus and attention definitely is on one game. And that will be played in England, and the place to be precise is Anfield, where Liverpool, league leaders, will take on defending champions Manchester City. Of course, if Liverpool are able to win that game, what it means is that they open a 9-point lead between themselves and Manchester City. Should City win, they'll close the gap to 3 points. You draw, of course, you can do the dynamics based on what I've given you. But here's a preview to the game. In the English Premier League, just to give you an idea of how it's going to look like. The fixtures will be on your screen pretty shortly. So there you go. Norwich and Watford is actually happening tonight. That's Friday tonight at exactly 8 p.m. And then tomorrow we'll have Chelsea Crystal Palace. That will be the early kickoff at 12:30. Burnley will take on West Ham United, Newcastle United, Bournemouth, Southampton. They will be at home to Everton, and then Spurs. Back from that victory in the UEFA Champions League over Red Star Belgrade, will be hoping to beat Sheffield United. Leicester, what the form they are in this season in the English Premier League. They are back at the King Power Stadium to play against Arsenal. That will be the late kickoff on Saturday. And of course, on Sunday, we'll have Manchester United, Brighton, Wolverhampton Wanderers will be at the Molineux Stadium to take on Aston Villa. And of course, the big one at the Anfield, that's where Liverpool will take on Manchester City. All right, so join us at 2 on Sports today. Our major sports bulletin on this platform. For more sports, my name is Benedict. So thanks so much for your company.